Everything that moves, that grows, that breathes, runs on a current. Not just electricity in wires, but a living flow that animates form. Today we name that engine, which is the Merkaba. Let's look inside the sacred geometry that carries life itself. Think of a car, structure, fuel, and a driver. Your body is the structure. The Merkaba is the fuel circulation system, and the intelligence that guides it is woven into a deeper grid, the Quatra, the blueprint beneath form. Merkaba, from ancient roots meaning light, spirit, body, is a system that circulates life force through the structures of creation. It is not a single line, but a living, twinned dynamic. Two interwoven spirals. One current enters from above and the others from below. Together they animate form, draw energy from higher realms, and return it to source when the circle completes. These are not only metaphors, they are precise geometric currents. Each spiral is a tetrahedron rotating on the same vertical axis, one pointing up, the other down. The Merkaba's power depends on spin, how fast each tetrahedron turns. Spin speed regulates how much energy is drawn in. Crucially, the two spirals are polarized and counter-rotating, like masculine and feminine currents, and their interaction happens in the center. When they meet, they create a stable space, a form constant, where life force is held and shaped. The quality of that held energy depends on the balance between the electric top and the magnetic bottom spirals, which is in practical terms means the ratio of their spin speeds. At the core sits the central seed atom, an atomic geometric hub. These spirals don't just wrap the body, they interlink with the seed. This interaction forms an open doorway to source, a conduit through which energy flows in and out. Imagine the seed atom as a valve, opening and closing in response to synchrony across the Merkaba's levels. The Merkaba isn't a single pair of spirals, it is layered. Each dimensional level has its own electric and magnetic spiral pair. Groupings of 3 levels, for example 1 to 3 from a harmonic Merkaba set. So levels 1 to 3 are one cluster, 4 to 6 another, and this pattern repeats up the scale. When adjacent harmonic sets come into precise synchrony, their spin speeds aligning on specific ratios, doors open between them. These are phases of Merkaba development. 3 key phase names to remember. Hallah phase, when the first 6-dimensional sets synchronize, opening a bridge between the first and second harmonic sets. Then there is the Quatra phase, when synchrony extends through the first 9 levels. And then the third is the Mahunta or Akasha phase, when the first 12 levels align. And the pinnacle is the Rahunta phase, spanning all 15 dimensions, that is full alignment. Each phase arises from specific spin ratios, precise mathematics expressed as sacred geometry. So in practical terms, Merkaba alignment affects how you draw and hold life energy. Balance brings clarity, vitality, and an open channel to source. Imbalance constrains the flow, narrowing the form constant and shifting the nature of energy available to the organism. So this map, the spirals, the seed atom, the harmonic sets is, I would call it the invitation, like geometry as a language of life. And if you like, I'll make a follow-up showing the specific spin ratios and step-by-step practices to begin harmonizing your Merkaba. And for now, just breathe, imagine the twin tetrahedra turning through you and feel the doorway at your core. Thank you.